guys, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time no see, but I really just been doing like a lot of stuff in the background or whatever, trying to get everything together. So I'm gonna do an updated Q&A for you guys, just so y'all could see what's been up with the world. You feel what I'm saying? So the first question that somebody asked me is, where am I from? I answered this in the last question, but I never get annoyed when people ask me the same questions, because that just means that I got new subscribers. So I am from Michigan. A lot of people have asked me, am I from Atlanta? Am I from Houston? I am from Michigan. I've only been to Atlanta once. I've only been to Houston once. I am not from either of those places, but I am looking to move to Houston soon. Very, very soon. Okay? So the next question is, what made you start YouTube? I think I also answered this one, but we're going to get into it. So back, was it last February? I think I've been on YouTube for a year. I think last February is when I bought the camera that I have now, which is a Sony ZV-1. And I always said that I wanted to do YouTube because I felt like it was an outlet for a person like me, because I'm always recording something or doing something, and it's not so much like, oh, I want to do this so I can just get paid. It's more so I want people to see my daily life and what I do with my friends, what I do for fun, what I do just to, just in my life, you know what I'm saying? So once I bought my camera, I actually saved up for this camera. It was like $700 or something. That really kind of pushed me to become the YouTuber that I'm trying to still become today. So, am I even answering the question right? What made me start YouTube? Really just to show my personality, show my life, show who I am. I feel like YouTube is a great outlet for people to express themselves, in a way that they never thought they could. There's so many different things on YouTube. There's so many different types of people on YouTube, not even just beauty or fashion. You got gamers, you got people who cook. There's so tutorials every day, even something simple as how to wash clothes, child. It's really something for everybody. So I know that there's somebody out there that I cater to, and that's what I'm really trying to work on right now, is really building an audience and finding my niche. So what made me want to start YouTube is just honestly connecting with people and finding people like me, finding people who have the same hobbies as me or interests and stuff like that. The next, if y'all hear my dogs, don't mind them. They're fighting and they didn't want to get out of my room. So what YouTubers would you like to work with? Ooh, I have a few. Let me see. Let me go on YouTube and see. So the first I would like to work with I would like to work with Deshae Frost. I've been watching videos for a long time. I like to work with Deshae Frost. I would like to work with Noonie Dior. I like her. I would like to work with Jackie Aina, Diera, and some smaller YouTubers, such as L'Exclusive TV. I would like to work with Dub. I would like to work with Peyton B. The list honestly goes on and on. There's a lot of people that I would like to work with. Oh, and Kyra, Lord forgive me, Kyra Monique, I believe is her name. But yes, I would like to work with her. I think all of them have come so far with the YouTube, and they are where I want to be. So I feel like not only will I feel like I will create great content with all of them, I feel like I would be able to learn a lot from them, especially for people who have been on YouTube for years and have hundreds on top of hundreds of videos out. I feel like I would learn a lot from all of them, and techniques and tricks and stuff like that I don't know yet. Anything new you're working on? Yes. So currently, I'm trying to like rebrand my YouTube. So I know like I haven't posted. When was my last video? I haven't posted in a month. I just kind of took that month off to kind of like try to schedule out my content and kind of like rebrand myself, you know, coming into this next year. Just trying to be, you know, like a new me and really like hit the ground running type of thing. So I just gave myself that month off to like reset and just, you know, do what I wanted to do. So I have new ideas coming for YouTube. I'm looking to collab with people. If you're in the area and you're a YouTuber or like my content and you want to collab, just hit me up on my Instagram. We can discuss some things. I'm also working on a few things that I'm going to post about on my Instagram in this next like a week or two. So be on the lookout for that. And then like I'm really trying to push myself out there to connect with brands, which is why I'm trying to like be more on TikTok and stuff like that, because I also took a break from TikTok for a long time, really, because I kept getting banned, like ugh. But I'm trying to rebrand myself just all around. So hopefully this year I get some brand collaborations. I'm claiming it. I've been manifesting. So let's hope I get some PR packages, some brand tag, you know, whatever. Like, let's just hope brands reach out to me. I'm available. Okay, I always got my email everywhere. Okay. So next question is advice on YouTube. So I'm a new YouTuber, so it's still plenty of things that I'm learning myself. So I will say that the first important thing is to find your audience and find what you want to do. Don't try to do makeup if you know you like to play video games. You know what I'm saying? Like, find what you like and run with it. Because believe it or not, there's an audience for everybody. No matter how weird or unusual or whatever, or how unappealing you feel like your hobby is, there's somebody out there that likes the same thing. Like, there's somebody out there that likes to stream. There's somebody out there that likes to do makeup. Like, there's so many different things that you can do. So find your niche and then hit the ground running. I would say the next thing is make a plan. You know what I'm saying? Make a plan. Sit down and really brand yourself. What do you want your YouTube name to be? How often are you going to post? Every week, every 2 weeks, every month? You know, like how are you going to put yourself out there? You know, then a third thing I would just say, which is what kind of everybody says, is like, oh, stay consistent. It's like kind of hard for me to say that because I haven't posted in a month, or, you know, but stay consistent. It will really help you in the long run. The more you post, the more people will see your face, the more you get yourself out there. There are people who are posting videos every 2 days, every 3 days, every day if they can. And those are the people that are really like, you know, up there number wise. So I would just say stay consistent. I know it could be hard in the beginning, especially like if you have a job or you like have other things or projects that you're working on, and it's kind of hard to balance that. But I mean, that just comes with really working on like the work-life balance, you know, which is something I'm also working on myself. The next question is, how do you stay motivated? Honestly, for me, this is just very simple. I just think about the result of what I'm doing and where I'm trying to go. So with YouTube, for example, I know that if I keep doing what I'm doing and staying consistent and being who I am, then I'm going to go further and be up there with all the people that I name that I want to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all started from somewhere. It was a time where nobody knew their name, nobody knew who they were, and now they're, you know, getting recognized on the street or getting chased around at the malls or whatever the case may be. So I just kind of envision myself already in that place, and then my mind is already there. Like, in my mind, I'm already a big YouTuber. So that's just what helps me keep going on and on. You get what I'm saying? So the next, hold on, they're fighting. Hey, stop. The next question is, favorite moment so far of YouTube? I don't really have a favorite moment. I would say, like, I guess so far reaching like 600 subscribers is really like exciting for me. because I'm so close to 1,000 subs. So really just my sub count going up every time I get a notification that I have a new subscriber. That's like a favorite moment, like for me. Like, you know, it's just it's a good feeling. Hey, sorry. See, that's why I told them to get out, because they just, oh God. Okay, next question is pros and cons of being an influencer. So, Coco. I am still new to a lot of things, so I don't really have like a whole like list of things that I would say, oh, this sucks, this is great. I would say that the pros would be, you know, getting yourself out there, getting to work with people, putting out content that you want to put out, creating your own schedule, you know, so forth and so on. And I would say cons are probably like, maybe like negative comments, negative feedback, probably like rejection from brands, maybe your content not going as far as you thought it would go, and probably like, I don't know, yeah, that's really it for cons. Like, I don't really have, I'm gonna probably have to update y'all in like 6 months when I'm bigger than what I am to really talk about more pros and cons of what I've experienced thus far. The next question is, how do you feel like you've grown in the past year? Okay, so I actually started therapy a while back. I think I've also been in therapy for a year. So I feel like I've been in touch with my flaws more often. I feel like I've been able to really point out my wrongdoings and actually take accountability for them. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be very transparent. I was the kind of person like, well, she did something to me. Well, he did something to me. You know, I never really looked at my response or how I, you know, talk to that person, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So I'm able to pinpoint my flaws and pinpoint my reactions and really try to focus on, if I'm in that situation again, how do I turn it around instead of doing the same things I've been doing. I'm really trying to break. In the past year, I've been able to break certain patterns that I've had, negative patterns that I've had, and try to create more positive outcomes. I've also kind of like just really focused on who I am and what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like with YouTube and influencing, it kind of has helped me see like a glimpse of what my future could be. So I've really kind of been like tunnel vision on that. So in this past year, I've really grown to know who I am a lot. And I mean, that's kind of like a lifelong journey, trying to figure out like who you are. But I feel like I'm kind of like starting now. Like I know what I want to be and who I want to be and what things I need to fix about myself to become the person of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay. What are some things that you want to do differently this year? I definitely want to be more consistent with YouTube and influencing. Yeah. Then I want to travel more. I want to get out more. I want to make new connections with people. I really want to market myself better. I want to kind of be a little bit more social. Now, I'm not saying like I'm like the shy type, but like these last like 6 months, I really look like kind of like been in the house for real, like a homebody. I really haven't been out nowhere for real. Like that just, you know, that like I used to kind of be a party girl. Like, kinda. I would go out with my friends to the club and stuff like that. And now I like been sitting in the house. Like, it's crazy because I see some of my friends the other day. And they was like, girl, where you been? Like, what's up with you? And I'm like, God, I just been chilling. But it's like, I kind of want to, like, get back out. I also want to start... I want to start a clothing brand soon. So I want to start taking sewing lessons and learning how to sketch. But that will come probably later in the year because I want to get myself, like I want to get, you know, self-clout first for real, and then bring followers from my channel to my clothing brand, and then that be that. So be on the lookout for that. But I do have the page up. It's called Globally Undercover. Uh-oh, is my nose running? Ew. My brand is called Globally Undercover. I made an Instagram for it, but there's nothing up yet, obviously. But if you want to follow that, you can go ahead, because it will be. I'm gonna try to really touch down with it this year, but give me some time, because I'm gonna be, we ain't buying from no vendors. I'm really trying to be different, okay? So the next question is, what are some of your goals? Oh no, I'm gonna do this one last. The next question after that was, do you regret losing any friends? The answer is not really. Not really. However, I do feel like with some of the old friends that I've lost this year, last year, the year before, I do feel like some of those people, maybe if we would have had conversations the correct way, then we probably would still be friends, or at least had an understanding. And I feel like that's kind of like me going back to like, oh, he did something to me, she did something to me, like the way I reacted to things, the way I talk to people. Like, if I had, been more responsible within myself and had better responses to things probably would have went a different way. So I don't regret losing them as a friend per se. However, I more so wish we would have had better conversations, because that probably would have saved, a lot of things. So the last question is, what are some of your goals? Some of my goals for this year, I'm not going to say them all, but some of my goals for this year are and we're just talking about any year, so the rest of 2023, I want to be at like 3K subscribers. I want to have like a strong, solid subscriber count, a good viewer count. I want to get bigger with YouTube and get bigger with influencing. This is like a content year for me, y'all. Like, I really want to touch down with the content. Like, I put the camera down for a month and I'm never putting it down again. Like, I'm really about to hit the ground running. I want to market myself better. I'm thinking about photo shoots I want to do in the future, connecting with people in the future. Like, this is like what I want to do. Like, YouTube and content creating and influencing is really where I see myself. Like, people were telling me I should be like an influencer way before I even bought this camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is where I see myself. This is my field. Like, this is me. You get what I'm saying? So, I feel like my nose is still running. So, sorry guys. So my goal for this year is to just get bigger with influencing, get as many tips as I can, try to be the best I could be, really kind of build myself and brand myself this year. That's really my biggest goal. So hopefully I get to that point. Actually, I will get to that point. Scratch that. I will get to that point. So one more thing I want to add is I wanted to talk about the question where it says how do I stay motivated. It's an app called Motivation, and it like kind of sends you affirmations, I think like 3 times a day, or you can adjust it to like every hour, or how many, starting at whatever time, or how many, whatever apps, however many, I said whatever apps, however many times a day you want it to be. But I think I get them like 3 or 4 times a day, but they really, it's really motivating. Like, it's really a motivating app. Like, it helps me get through the day when I feel like my day is like just going to shit. But yeah, so alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh wait, y'all, take a look at my nails. Aren't they fire? Aren't they fire? Shout out to my girl Emily. But yeah, y'all, bye.